Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really good video for you guys. You always see me do really tight packed baby lights and highlights, and I never really do, anything but. I mean, except for the exception of a teasy light, I might do a little bit more hair left in between and not pack them as tight together. But for the most part, I do love tightly packed baby lights. I love that to look like it's growing out of the head, out of your scalp, and it's your own. And most of my clientele that, end up coming to me are wanting that. So even though these days the lived-in look is going crazy and I could still do a lived-in look using baby lights and my own version and take on it, even though that's exploding right now around the world in the hair industry with the lived-in looks and the thicker stitches, I still think that I can have a beautiful lived-in color using baby lights, and it depends on how I'm using them. So as promised a few videos back, I said that I was going to do a video I don't do often, and that is showing you guys how to do baby lights with bigger subsection. I'm going to show you how you can do baby lights, very fine, thin, small sections that are in the foil, that process great, but you still leave more hair in between, and it's really quick. I mean, I already did Brenda's hair, and I think it took me 30 minutes to foil, not even, probably like 20 minutes. And that includes the paint between as well. So if you want to watch and see how I take my good friend Samara's mother, Brenda, who's been a loyal client for a long time, knew her my whole life. If you want to see me transform her and just spice up her lived-in color a little bit. So backstory is that we had her blonde. During the fall and winter, she likes to go more darker. So we toned her down a bit, did a foil conversion, and now we've been doing just the permanent root retouch because she has grays, which we knew needed to be addressed with permanent color, so we knew that was gonna happen. But we've done 2 sessions every 8 weeks. So the last 2 sessions we've done just straight 5NN with 20 volume on her root, and now her gray, she's really gray, like 80%. And you're able to see it a little bit sooner. Now she wants to come in every 6 weeks. And I just want to break up that band that's beginning to happen from the permanent color the last 2 sessions. So big mouthful, big intro. But if you want to see how I break her little band up, give her a nice lived-in blonde, and still do baby lights and make them look beautiful, gorgeous, growing out of the head, but more dimensional, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really good in-depth video for you guys. It's my girl Brenda in my chair. This is my good friend, my childhood friend Samara's mother, and she has now gone to the darker side of things. She was blonde all summer, all spring. Fall came along and she said, play, do whatever you want to do. And she's so cool because every time we do a session, every 6 to 8 weeks, she always tells me to do whatever I wanted to do. And I did want to break up that little band that was beginning to take place because the last 2 sessions, we were just touching up her root, her gray coverage with Topchic 5NN with 20 volume. So every 3rd session, every about 12 to 16 weeks, I'll go in and just do 7 volume with Blonde Me like I'm doing here. And I go in and it helps break up some of that band, and I'll also feather in some lowlights as well. We're only doing a half highlight, but you'll see I'm doing nothing near my normal amount of foils. I am doing what was normal back in the day when it comes to highlighting, and that is leaving bigger subsections. Now with baby lights, you cannot leave too much of a subsection because the baby light will get lost. But if you don't want to pack them in tight, you can do this so quickly. I'm a quick foiler to begin with from doing so many back-to-back baby lights over the years of my career that I was able to foil her entire head for this half highlight, low light, within 24 minutes. That's right. I'm still doing baby lights. As you see, there's still a thin, fine section of hair in the foil, and that is the key to success. A lot of people think that when you do bigger subsections or bigger stitches, you have to use bigger amounts of hair in the foil, and that's not the truth. You still need to skim off the top of it and take as little as possible, and if you want more dimension, you just leave in more hair in between each foil. Normally when I pack them in back to back with baby lights, I don't leave a subsection, I leave just the dropout of the weave. Today you'll see I'm actually taking a bigger like 1/2 inch section, skimming off the top, and then applying my lightener or my low light. We are doing 1-to-1, 1 low light to 1 highlight. For her low light, I'm doing 6N, 6G, which is Redken Shades EQ, 10 grams of 6N because I want it to be more neutral, and a little bit of the G to fill it. I always love doing low light filling with G's because it doesn't fade warm or brassy. So as you can see, Brenda's about 80 to 90% gray. She's basically white, which is beautiful. And we knew that when we went darker that she was going to be able to have to do her roots more often, because when we're blonde, it blended so beautifully. So we do the level 5 on her. I always believe that the root should always be the darkest. So as you see, when I'm doing the low light, I am applying that 5NN Topchic with 20 volume on the root, smothering it down just a little bit, blending it down, probably an inch or two over the old faded permanent color, because we want more of a rooted look. And then I'm going in with my low light and merging the two together to blend them in seamlessly. And then after every low light, I'm going in and doing one highlight. We're only using 7 volume. We're not trying to brighten her up too much. I just want to kick through that band. So now I'm going in and doing a paint between to get all those grays that were remaining out. I like doing the foil work and then going back in and doing the paint between afterwards. I feel like it gives more of a nice blended look. It doesn't come across too harsh, so I'm making sure that everything's thoroughly covered. I'm going to cross-check as well, because her gray can be stubborn like many clients, especially if it's white. In my experience, if they have white gray hair like me and my family, it's resistant. It almost looks like the hair kicks the color off of it. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but when they're really resistant like me and just like her, the hair will actually kick the color off. It's weird. So you always got to make sure to really saturate very, very well. And around the hairline, of course, I am doing Babylights close together, just like I am around the whole head, but I'm doing them a little bit more closer together for more of a money piece effect.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you let me down. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't need to, as long as I don't have to stay with you. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time.
Alright, so once we finished applying the color everywhere, I let her process for about roughly 35 minutes, just long enough for that permanent color to really get in there, dig in deep, cover those grays. We didn't need too much of that lightener to be on there too long. We just wanted to blend that band and get rid of it and blend it very, very nice and well. Well, after that was all said and done, we then smudged her with Redken Shades EQ 5N, 5NA. That helped cool down any hot roots from that 20 volume with the permanent color. And her global color was 8WG, 8GI, 8GG, 8V, 7P, 7NB. And the results were beautiful. You guys are about to see it in a moment. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's my normal, but a little bit different with a little unique twist, but still pertains to what I normally bring you guys, which is blonding videos. I want to bring them a little bit differently and show you guys stuff that's not getting boring. Let me know down below what you want to see. I want to always put out content you guys are wanting. Give me a big fat thumbs up, like, share, join the family. I love you guys so much. It means more to me than you'll ever know. And I appreciate you so very much for taking your time out of your day to watch my content. Look how beautiful Babylights without packing them tight together. All dimensional, still very blended. It's amazing. I also have my salon being made over, and this was in the middle of the process. It's about done, and I will be doing a salon tour, so stay tuned for that. When I use the chandelier, it does make it a little bit warmer, so I just turned it out to show you guys how cool it is with the new paint on the walls and the original lighting alone. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys. Mwah.
You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't need to, as long as I don't have to stay with you. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way